Memphis, Tennessee. It has been written, if music were religion, then Memphis would be Jerusalem, and Sun Studio its most sacred shrine.
Like a finger in the dam.
And you are here with the local.
Like a feather to the wind. Oh, 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 oh. Sifting softly through your hands. Lift me.
I'm Ben Sweet with the local from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We've got Dean Henry on lead guitar, Jenny Henry on bass guitar, Clay Hoover on drums, Eric Matlock on keys. And we're thrilled to be here at Sun Studio.
Mutiny. Mutiny.
Yeah, well, I got into music mainly through my father because he was a DJ when I was a kid. And so we had all sorts of music around the house, lots of vinyl, LPs and 45s. I think that got the bug going with me from an early age. I didn't pick up a guitar until much, much later. The spark that finally got me moving toward actually trying to play some music was being diagnosed 25 years old with type 1 diabetes. And that was obviously a traumatic experience. And I think through that process, I sort of began to attack life a little more aggressively. And that was something I'd always wanted to try to do. And so from that point, I sort of determined that I was going to learn an instrument, and then it just sort of went from there.
I won't fight today. Maybe I will. Gonna get hot today, 'cause that's the way I know. So don't lay that old bullshit on me. I ain't stupid boy, it's too blind to see. And if you're gonna run your mouth, then be kind enough to step right to my face. Mutiny. Mutiny. I won't go your way. Maybe I will. Gonna get far away, 'cause that's the way I go. So don't lay that old bullshit on me. I ain't stupid boy, ain't too blind to see. And if you're gonna run your mouth, then be kind enough to step right to my face. Mutiny. Mutiny.
Dean wrote Reverie, and Reverie, to me, is the reason that I wanted to play music with Dean, write songs with him and be in a band with him, because he wrote that on his own, and he made a demo of it and played it for me. And up to that time, Dean had been mainly a percussionist and a drummer that I knew of. I knew he had a guitar and would strum it sometimes, but I didn't know he was seriously attempting to write songs. We had encouraged him to do that because he is such a tremendous musician. But then he showed up with that song, and I loved that song from day one. So that's actually the catalyst to sort of bring us together and start making songs together.
Revolve the liquor store. We roll the dice, we've won before.
I was raised in Northern Ireland, and I played music from a young age. My father was very much into supporting me and my brother playing music. When I left school, I formed a punk band. We toured Ireland for a number of years. I was still in my teens at the time. When I met Jenny, bass player of the local, and we moved to the States. And that was about 2001. A good 10 years went by, and I met Ben. He was looking for a drummer in a different project entirely. I played some stuff for Ben, and he encouraged me to write some songs for the band. I went ahead and wrote a couple of songs, and then wanted to keep them for myself. I didn't want to put them into that band. So we decided that maybe take some of those songs and form a new band. And that was the basis of The Local.
Your revolution never can be wrong, and so I play along. sleeping all night. I wanna take you home, I never take you home. Whisper all your dreams, I'll be your last to keep you willing. I used to having fun, I just wanna run. I just wanna run. I just wanna run. I just wanna.
Tonight it might be my favorite track that we have, and that was a song that Dean actually wrote the music for. And you know, we were kind of debating how we were hearing the song, and for me it was like an homage to like 1970s mustache music, for lack of a better term. But then there's like a movement in that song where it sort of becomes rock/punk, and then it drops back into that mustache music vibe. And we just fiddled with the arrangement of it, and I just love the way it came out. I love the outro. I love the whole feel of that song. It's one of my favorite ones to play.
You're the same, I'm a sinner. You believe would you let me pay for dinner? Get up and leave. Your world revolves around the golden sun. There are others, you're not the only one. I'm gonna wait for you tonight. Doesn't give you power, beat up by the hour, alright. You're the pain, I'm the thinner. You to see. What you think? You're the winner. Such a sight to see. Your world revolves around the golden sun.
For the first 2 hours I was here, I was completely starstruck because for me, this is the home. This is the Mecca for rock and roll. So it was it's been a surreal experience from beginning to end, being here and getting a chance to play here, and just a thrill. There's more music happening in Memphis than almost any city you're gonna trip upon. I love coming here just to sort of drink in the vibes, if you will. Being in Memphis, it's everywhere. Everywhere you go, people are playing music, they're interested in it, and clearly they make some pretty great music here.
With your touch on my hair.
Racing is a song I wrote on an acoustic guitar. It's about feeling a little bit lost. You know, people tell me they like the lyrics, but to me the lyrics were purposefully cliche, except for the chorus, which was not. And they were just, you know, sort of trite expressions that I put together. And when it was first written, it was just an acoustic song. But when Dean brought his percussive sense to it, and we arranged it in his attic, he's got a little studio, and we arranged it up there, and it just became something totally different. And that's probably our most popular track from that record.
Like a finger in the dam, like a feather to the wind. Oh, oh, oh. Sifting softly through your hands. Lift me up, if only to pull me under. I've been racing over. I've been running away. I've been racing over. I've been running away. With your touch on my hand, with your glance, I'm waiting, measuring. Oh, oh, oh. And it all just goes clear. And it all just be forever. Oh, oh, oh. I've been racing over. I've been running away. I've been racing over. I've been running away from the shadows that you.
The sound of the local, I mean, it's not my sound and it's not Ben's sound, it's definitely ours. Ben is a picker. He's more comfortable around an acoustic guitar, and I took him out of that space and tried to get him to go electric. And I tend towards much heavier stuff. So we met in the middle, and we've tried different ways of writing. It's very comfortable. I mean, he can write some chords, and I can write the words for it, or it just happens very naturally. But yeah, it's definitely a sum of its parts, because he couldn't do it and I couldn't do it, on our own.
All you do today. Give me your time. I don't have to pay. Apathetic people we left along the way. We couldn't wait. We couldn't wait. We couldn't wait. Into the fire again, just before the fall. Radiant imposters cast their gloomy pall. Tell me your secrets, please don't tell them all.
You can see more songs and connect with this artist at sunstudio.com. Check your local listings and tune back in next week for another fantastic original artist on Sun Studio Sessions.